record.
Recording.
And I have to record from my husband's computer because I just have a Chromebook and it doesn't let me do that. Okay, I think I did that right. Sure. Alrighty, here we go. I'm gonna minimize
Sweet.
that. Okay. Can you guys see my screen?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Yep.
So basically when you get into your, you go into Pampered Chef, you're gonna sign in, of course, however you're doing it. I don't know if you're doing it from your computer or your phone. So let me do it. And of course I have all the things saved, which you can do. And if you're doing it from your phone the first time, it will pop up a way that you can add the Pampered Chef website as an app to your phone. Even though it's not an app, it's just basically adding a shortcut to your home screen. So you'll notice that if you're doing it from your phone, that you'll have that option. And that's how I do it from my phone. I have it saved kind of like an app, but even though it's not an app. So look at you guys, look at our team right here. Check it out.
Wow.
Those are our team sales. We're already almost green as a team. Isn't that exciting?
Awesome.
Woo-hoo. Okay. Whoa, holy moly. Okay, so basically what we're doing here is we're setting up your first party. So we are going to click create, and if you're on a phone, it'll be like right in the middle of your screen. And you'll just push same thing though, the plus button, create a party. And it's a virtual party, so that's what we're choosing. And then you want to choose the date. I'm just going to choose a random date. I'm going to use my husband's information. So depending on when you plan on doing your parties, is when you'll want to select your order deadline. It automatically does it at a week. I usually close my parties on Facebook end on Monday. So that's when I ask orders be in by midnight on Monday. So I choose the following day. It says my internet's unstable. That's awesome. Oops, that was the wrong one. Wrong one. So I choose the 6 days instead of 7. And that way, so order links expire, but they don't really. So they expire based on this date. And you guys are already in Central Standard Time, so it's 11:59 for you guys, are the deadlines for orders. So you really kind of want to pay attention to things like the last day of the month, or if you're going for a promotion or a pay increase for a certain pay period, like the 15th is our cutoff. A lot of times if you're going for something big, you want to try to have it close the day before, like the 14th or the 29th or 30th, depending on when the last day of the month is. So if for some reason you have to extend a party, there are no orders, you want to give them extra time, there's someone that said, oh my gosh, I still need to order, but I can't until tomorrow morning, and it's like the 25th, then you can just always go back into your page and you can change this date, even if it's already been an expired link, right, Lori?
Yep. I did that on my last party.
Yep. You can do that as many times as you need to. So don't fret. And what will happen is some people, if they try to order and the order link has already expired, then it will say, oh, sorry, this party's closed or whatever. And sometimes you'll forget and someone's like, oh my gosh, it says the party's closed. Oh no, it's not. Just a minute. Give me 2 seconds. You just go in and change the date and let them know that's good. Sometimes people won't recognize that and they'll still order. And what will happen then is it will be an order on your personal website, and that it's fixable. You just have to call Pampered Chef first thing the next morning and they can cancel the order and then your person can reorder it, but it takes like 3 to 5 business days for them to reverse the transaction. So if they have the funds available to reorder on the party, and have like pending one charge, and then be able to actually run their card for the party, then that's totally up to them. But that right there will keep you from having that happen. Then right here, you just enter whoever the host is going to be. Oops. And Sterling is my best host, right? So automatically comes
My
up.
husband's becoming that for my vendor shows.
Yes, I bet. So basically what happens here is anyone who's ever placed an order on your website or from a party, Pampered Chef tracks everything via an email address. So as long as the email address has been entered, they will come up and then you don't have to fill out all of the information. And this is something new. It says display party address and host's phone number. I don't do that for virtual parties. That's new. It never used to be the default, but it is now. And I just click that because nobody needs to know where the host lives or have her phone number for a virtual party. They should already have all that information because they're friends, right?
Right.
Exactly.
Okay. And this is just something that I do right here. I like to go in and I change it right now. For March, and probably April, I'm doing Spring into the Kitchen with Pampered Chef party. And then when I set up my Facebook group through my business page, the title is Spring into the Kitchen with whoever the host is and Pampered Chef. And then I leave party out. So that's just kind of how I'm doing it. And it should pop up the host's name. If it doesn't, you can enter it there. And then it auto-populates an address for you here. And you can totally leave it at that. This basically is the date that the party is set to start, which is totally fine. It's usually first and last name of the host and then that. Right now, I am just changing it a little bit. I just would say Sterling Spring 2020. That's what I'm doing. And that way I know what the address is because I know that all of my parties right now are the host's first name, the word spring, and the year 2020. But you can definitely leave it as whatever it is there, except for now it's not doing it. Okay. And then later, once you've set up your group, your party group within your business page, you can copy the link for that in the URL and come back in and paste it here. That way, the way that I have my host coaching set up has people enter this and then they can access the Facebook party through here. So then you just hit create party and it creates it. And this is going to be one of your favorite things to do. This is where you would come in and change anything. This is where you would come in and enter your, where you would change the date. You would just hit edit and change the order deadline date, or if they reschedule their party, you can reschedule it there. Links, this is where you come and you can get the party link. You just click share and then you have the option of copying it or posting it right to Facebook. I just always copy it. This is super awesome. You can send this to your host so they can learn how to use their dashboard, which is this. It's a specific link for each host too and each party, so you can share the video with them, then directly share the host dashboard link with them as well. And this is where you would create your theme for your party. So right now, this is what my theme. Anytime you change it, here, I'm going to hit edit real quick. Oh, I did the wrong thing, edit. Okay. Anytime you come in here and you are editing this, so say that I choose brunch and bevs, you'll see right here, the last time I did a brunch and bevs party, it was a brunch dinner party. So it will save whatever you've used the time before in there. See, this one is specific to a host. So you'll just want to make sure if you're choosing these, you make sure you change it. And I do that now. And now I do that before I even send the host dashboard link to my hosts, because last week, both of my hosts were like, this says somebody's birthday party. And I was like, oh, oops. I was like, oh yeah, don't worry. By the time you start your invites, it'll be corrected. But so now I just make sure to do it before I even do anything. So, but this is my spring one right now. It's just my theme. You can pick any picture. You can just click replace and it has a ton of different pictures here. Fun, the air fryer one. I just thought this one was the most springy looking. I mean, this one's pretty awesome too. This is very popular, this shepherd's pie for,
It tastes good too.
does it? Awesome. I need to make it. I haven't made it yet. But for St. Patrick's Day. So, and then you would choose a picture, hit apply, and then down here you would just click save. So that's kind of how you get everything set up. Over here you go to host coaching, and this gives you an amazing checklist. So once you have done stuff, you just can check it off. Did that, and then if you ever need to go back, you go to this completed tab. And there they are, and if you need to add them back in, you just click the check marks and they go back to your to-do list.
Nice.
And if you'd like, you have the option of sending an email before the party. You can choose to text them if you have an iMac and you can text it, or you can copy it and paste it in a messenger or in a text message, or if you just email it, you can click send. Oops, I accidentally. That's okay.
Well,
It's my.
Sterling's getting an email.
He doesn't check the email. It's my email anyway. Oh my gosh, that's funny. But anyway, you can also preview it, so it'll show you what it's going to look like, and then you can send it. And if you click send, it automatically goes to their email. I don't tend to use email so much because people don't see it when I email them for whatever reason, if it goes to spam or they just aren't email checkers. And then here are a ton of host materials for you. These are our upcoming host specials for April. When you're ready to use those, guest specials for April. This is where the order form is if you're choosing to send that in a host packet, but you can text it, or whatever, you can't text it. It's just saying that because we have Apple devices. So, but you can make it a link, or what's more, you can download it or copy it. Super awesome. They make it so accessible, and this is accessible via your phone as well. So yeah, here are the March ones. Here's that launch list that I sent you in the email today. It talks about the kit credit, so those kinds of things. And then down here are some fun things. You can have your host send this to, or post it in their party. Biggest kitchen challenge. These are just things that you can share. So this would be the text, this would be the picture you use, and you can thank people there and add your link. It's just some fun help right there at your fingertips. And then right here is where you can make notes if you're talking to your host and you find out she wants the Dutch oven. That's what she wants for her 60% off. I put my early bird winners here. And then I list Sally, and then I'll say what I sent to her, season's best, added to host order, or my end of party winner is Bob, and season's best added to his order. And then I'll, anyway, so that's just kind of where you can use your notes, and those notes will always be there. They automatically save to this party. I don't use this guest list. And you can view, I think you can view okay. So if you click cart when you're in there, you can get right to the orders. And that's where you would take care of all of the orders or whatever. Over here is one of my favorite things. You can connect a wish list. So when you're doing bridal showers or like birthday parties or housewarming and they create a registry, you can connect it. So you would just click that, and there, I have it test under him. See, it's not really. And then I hit save, and then people see right there, I have those two things. And I go back to my party, and then when people order, let's see if I can figure it out. Oh my goodness. I wonder if I can actually do that for him. Oh, view. So when they go to order, they can view the host wish list, and they can click on it and it'll add it to their, and then add to cart, and it will take it out. Or you as the consultant can go in and say, okay, you can select whoever the guests are that have already ordered, and you can say that it's going to Sterling's, added to his cart, one of one requested, so people know. And then you can just go to the cart and it's there. There it is.
Sweet.
So that is the basics for setting up a party and a little bit about during the party time. Okay. When you come into, let me see, I'm going to start over. So when you're in your home page and you scroll down, you'll notice that that little dot's not here. So from this screen, all you're going to be able to get to is this host page. To get to the orders, you can click cart, and that will get you to the orders. I'm not going to lie, I just taught myself that. I didn't know that. I just thought that was the host. I thought that was the host cart. I didn't realize I could get to, because before, what I would do, which is another thing you can do because it's not there, you can just click my parties and orders, and then it brings that up with, this is where you'll find your tracking.
That's how I've been going.
Yeah, I know. But now we know we don't have to do that extra step, do we? So this is where you would go to find like shipping. So once the orders have shipped, it says it's not shipped, but ones that have, I'm going to just use this one. Oh, it hasn't shipped either, but it shows all of the guests who have ordered in the party, and it will tell you whether it's shipped to host or shipped to themselves. Anyway, it's kind of glitchy, that one is, but anyway, so I'm gonna stop sharing. So that's pretty straightforward for starting a party. Do you guys have any questions for me about that?
I don't think so.
Okay, perfect. All right, so that's all I have for now, and then I'll be getting in contact with you guys for once you've completed, Rebecca, those first 10 dash trainings.
Yeah, I started doing some of those.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So as soon as did we already set up a date for that? Friday? Or did we say tomorrow?
We played tentative.
Okay.
Whatever's convenient for Rebecca or whatever.
Okay, yeah. So as soon as you get to that one that says contact your recruiter,
Okay.
just let Lori know, and then I'll set up another Zoom like this, and we'll do that first call. And basically it's going over your why, it's going over your goals, it's going over what you're wanting from your business, basically. And then from there we go into booking parties and all of that. And then we have a second call that talks about host coaching. Super exciting. So I'm so excited that you're on our team, and thanks for allowing me to do this training.
Yes, thank you,
now
ladies.
I'm going to have this. I'm going to save it. I'm going to send it to both of you, and then I'll make sure it gets posted in all the places it needs to get posted.
Awesome.
Sounds good.
All right. Well, it's late for you guys, so go to bed. All right. We'll talk to you later.
Thank you. Bye.
Thanks. Bye.